Hi, welcome to the video where I will be walking you through how to join the TS Academy community platform. In this video, I would walk you through how to sign up as well as how to use the community space. To get started, you would have received an email from the TS Academy community on joining the TS Academy community. All you just have to do is click accept invitation. You just have to click accept invitation. Once you click accept invitation, it takes you to this page, and then you just have to set up your password. Now I'm going to set up my password make sure your password contains the right combination. And by the right combination, I mean one capital letter, one number, and then one special character in a password that is longer than 8 numbers. So once you do that, type it out again. So click agree and then click accept invitation. Once you click accept invitation, where you have to set up your profile, here you can upload your image, right? You can upload your image, your profile photo here. Here I'm just going to put our logo here. But please use your profile picture. In the bio, you can just write something cool about yourself here. I am Adetola and I like marketing and automation. You can also paste your LinkedIn profile here. So to type your LinkedIn profile, just type profile here. I'm just going to copy that. So my LinkedIn is this, and then I'm going to, you can choose to have if you want people to stop messaging you, or if you don't want anyone to stop to message you, you can just turn this on. I'm going to leave this off so that I can receive message. Remember to leave it off if you want your colleagues to be able to message you. Now, if you want your name to also show in the member directory, you can also turn this on or off. I remember leaving it as it is. Try not to touch this, basically, right? So leave this one off and then leave this one on, basically. And then click continue. You can also skip if you're not ready to upload your profile picture or your image or your bio or your LinkedIn. You can skip this process if you want. So once you're done, continue. And then once you're done, it brings you to this. On your dashboard, you should have access to 8 different spaces. One space as TS Academy, as announcements rather. This is where you would receive a lot of announcements from TS Academy. In the introduction space, just find the one that belongs to your course. This one right here is the introduction thread. You can simply just type a comment here and then reply with your name, your location, your course, why you joined TS Academy, and one fact about you. And then in the general discussion space, this is where you can just send different messages to your colleagues, to your friends, just general discussion about TS Academy. And then ask for help is where you can ask questions. If you have any issues, you can just create new post, right? You can just click new post here and write about it. And your colleagues, as well as the support team, as well as moderators, will be happy to help you. Then on the community space, you have a number where we have all of the rules and regulations. Please make sure you abide by this rule or you might get yourself removed from the community platform. And then lounge and resources. This is non-related course or learning things where you can just share with your colleagues. If you find something very useful, something that people can benefit from, something very genuine, please make sure to not post anything that has to do with promotions or or sales rather. So please make sure you stick to the context of the topic as to why this was set up. Now, moving on, in the Learning Hub, you have access to 2 different spaces. Number one is the update space, cybersecurity update, because I have enrolled for cybersecurity. And then you have the discussion space here. You would also have to, depending on what course you are enrolled for. So in the update space, the way the update space works is moderators, tutor, admins are able to post here. Students cannot post here because this is strictly for updates. As you can see, what you see here is basically your class schedule and timetable update. If there's any change, it will be posted here. Reminders and key notices, and then other course related updates. Students cannot post here, but you can comment. You can simply come here and type a comment. Now, moving on to the discussion. Discussion is where you can interact with lots and lots of your colleagues. You would not see, you are able to type anything and reply their messages. To reply a post, for instance, like this one, I'm going to reply this. If you reply this one, it will show a thread here where you can just say hello, and then press send. So yeah, that is summary. And then to go to your LMS, you can just click this link right here to take you to your LMS. Remember, the LMS, you have to also log in, which is why we recommend using the same password for your LMS. So yeah, that's it. And then in terms of setting up your account, other things you can do is you can turn on and off notifications for different things. The notifications for announcements is turned on by default. Other spaces are not turned on. But you can always customize your notification by coming to the different threads. So under updates, for instance, you can turn on notification if you want it on or off. It's usually on by default for update channels, right? On your discussion channels, you don't receive email notifications for that. And then for announcements, you would receive email notifications. You can turn it on or off, right? And then overall, you can also manage your entire notification by scrolling, clicking the top right here, and then clicking on notifications. So here you can manage your notifications however you want. We strongly recommend leaving majority of this on so that you don't miss important updates. We've automatically designed some of the notifications to be best suited, but feel free to come here to customize it however you see fit. So these ones are community notifications here. You can turn on or off comments. If someone comments on your post, if you don't want to see it, replies, if someone mentions you, if you receive a direct message, and you can turn it on and off, whether for email or whether for app. So please feel free to take your time here and make sure you do not turn off important ones. For instance, now if you make a post on the Ask for Help channel and you turn off notifications and reply to your comments, you won't receive it when someone has replied your post on that particular channel. Now, if you scroll down, you can also turn on and off notification for different channels that you're in. As you can see, the course update for cybersecurity is currently turned off, so I'm going to turn it on. I'm also going to turn it on for in-app. So you can turn on and off this one. You will most likely find the course updates for your course turned on. It's space updates for your course turned on by default. So please feel free to leave that on. For the introductions, lounge, community rules, and Ask for Help, it is turned off by default so that you don't receive notification for other people's posts on this channel. The announcement is turned on so that you can get updates for the announcement. So we recommend leaving this on for yourself going forward. But please feel free to customize this if you feel the email notifications are intrusive. So yeah, that is a summary of TS Academy's community platform. Please take your time to watch this video again and again if you need to, and then also read the instructions on the different spaces. Thank you.